Hey guys, it's Daniel Gyomory, your local realtor. And with this video real quick, I just want to go through a question I get quite a bit, especially first-time buyers, is how long is this whole thing going to take? If you haven't been through it before, or maybe it's been a while, listen up because you are going to want to know how long does this actual home buying process take? And it's really a two-part question of how long is it going to take to find the right house, or how many houses do I need to look at? And then once I do find the house, how long is it going to take me to actually get to closing and buy that house and move in? So first part, the easy answer is it's really up to you. So we're going to want to make sure you're actually ready to buy a house and you know what you're getting into. So that's why I have a buyer consultation with all my clients to make sure they're actually ready to buy, because if you're not quite ready, there's no rush. Let's just wait and do it when you are ready. So you want to make sure you're ready to buy, you're pre-approved so you know what you can afford, and then we really have an open and honest conversation about what you're looking for in a house, how many bedrooms, bathrooms, etc., what you really like in certain houses, what you don't like in other houses, so that we can be efficient when we go out and look at homes, so we know we're actually looking at houses that you might actually want to buy. We don't want to waste your time if we don't really have that conversation. We're just looking at everything on the market. That doesn't do anybody any good. So very important to know exactly what you're looking for so we can really keep it, kind of narrow and look at homes that you're actually interested in. And then how many houses should you look at? You might fall in love with the very first house, or it might take you maybe 10 or so. If you're looking more than that, maybe 20, 30 houses, you probably want to reassess that situation and maybe have an honest conversation with your agent. It's probably going to boil down to two things. A, you're not quite ready yet. Or B, you just actually don't know what you're looking for because you haven't had that conversation, and your agent may or may not know what they're actually looking for you. So you can see why it's important to be efficient with this so that you don't get burned out and upset that you can't find anything. So it's just important. Make sure you're ready to buy a house and you have a conversation with your agent to know exactly what you're looking for. And then it might only take you a couple weeks to find the house. With my clients, typically it's taken between 2 to 4 weeks to find a house, and sometimes quicker. And as far as how many houses they look at, usually between 5 and 10. It shouldn't take that long. If it's narrowed down and you and I are on the same page, we should be good to go, and it shouldn't take that long to find that perfect house. Now, second part of the question is, once I find it, I get the offer accepted, how long is this thing going to take? So if you're buying cash, which I know most home buyers, first-time home buyers probably are not buying cash. If you're buying cash though, between maybe 10, 15 days closing, you're good to go. Conventional mortgage, probably about 4 weeks, maybe 5. If you're doing FHA or VA financing, probably add another week on, probably closer to 6 weeks. So typically first-time buyers, especially, you're probably gonna do like a low-down conventional or maybe an FHA or VA. You're between about 4 to 6 weeks timeline from accepted offer to closing. Now, keep in mind also, I made a video about this, but regarding occupancy, you're going to want to know up front, does the seller need time after closing? Maybe they're moving into another house and they need a little bit of time after closing in order to move and get into the next house. So have that conversation with your agent as well, because you're going to want to make sure you know exactly on a calendar when you're going to be able to move. So again, how many houses, how long is it going to take? Really, it's up to you, but make sure you have an open, honest conversation with your agent. That will help narrow it down and make this a more fun and enjoyable process, because buying your home, especially your first home, is fun, and it should be fun for you, and it shouldn't burn you out. So make sure you're doing everything you can up front to really get prepared so you know what you're getting into, and make that fun and a short process. It doesn't need to be drawn out and annoying and frustrating. So let me know if you have any questions on that. How many houses to look at? Like I said, you might fall in love with the first one, maybe up to 10. If you're looking at more than that, you're going to really want to reassess, because you're probably a little off. You're going to want to get more focused and find out what you're looking for. And then, like I said, financing is typically what you're going to do for buying a house, especially first time, between 4 and 6 weeks to get you to closing. And then the occupancy, keep in mind, they might need a little bit of time after closing. So hope that helps. Let me know if you do have any questions regarding it. Let me know if you need anything else regarding buying or selling real estate. Be happy to help you any way that I can. Thank you guys so much again for watching, and we'll talk soon.